Makers. I would be your adventurous host, Zoey Brown. During this Bedtime Book Adventures, we will learn basic steps to cope in a pandemic in Sophia's Pandemic World, a short story to help parents assist children to cope in a pandemic. Written by Dr. Evona L. Smith. Illustrated by Aleck Johnson. Sophia's Pandemic World. Sophia awoke one day, surprised that the world she once knew had gone away. She wanted to go outside, play with her friends, or ride her bike, but things had changed since she slept that night. There was a viral pandemic in the atmosphere. Sophia was hoping that it was not as it appeared. Schools and shopping malls were closed, and she couldn't play with her best friend Rose. The government had ordered everyone to stay home. How sad was Sophia when she was not free to roam. Her parents turned on the TV, and there was so much death. The news updates were scary, and she thought there would be no one left. Sophia was very afraid. Would she lose her mother, her father, her sister, or her brother? Or would she get sick or never recover? Sophia became so overwhelmed that she had no hope. She didn't know how to tell her parents that she could not cope. Sophia decided that she would not leave her room again. She was sad and angry that because the pandemic separated her from her friends. Sophia's mom sensed that she was having trouble, so she rushed to her room on the double. "What's wrong, Sophia?" her mom asked. Sophia answered, "I'm feeling so sad. I want my life back with school, family gatherings, and playing with my friends. I'm wondering if this pandemic will ever end." Sophia's mom responded with a warm smile. "Relax, my child. This will only last for a little while. And though it might seem strange, this pandemic will only require a change. Come, let me show you what we must do. You can go outside and play with your dog, Blue." Sophia jumped out of her bed, excited in anticipation to see what was ahead. Her mom walked her to the sink, and Sophia thought they were getting something to drink. Sophia's mom looked at her and said, "No need to be afraid. We will soon return to our normal lives. We must follow simple instructions from the experts in the medical field. Now, Sophia, let's make a deal. Always wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds at a time. This gets rid of the dirt and grime. If you can't get to running water, be even the wiser and use hand sanitizer." Please avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth as much as you can with unwashed hands. When you cough or sneeze, cover your nose and mouth with a tissue or the inside of your elbow. Otherwise, the numbers of those who have the virus will grow. Stay away from people who are ill. This virus is real. Some people don't have symptoms and they can still get you sick. So put distance between yourself and others when you're out in public. Stay at least 6 feet apart from others when you are ready to roam. And wash your hands again when you return home. I have a cloth mask for you, but children shouldn't wear them if they are under 2. Everyone should wear a cloth face cover when they go out in public because you can spread the virus even if you don't feel sick. We must clean and disinfect surfaces we touch a lot. This includes doorknobs, light switches, handles, and countertops. That's what we do in my home. My dear daughter, if we follow these instructions, we can enjoy life without disruptions. You can go outside and ride your bike, or you can even fly a kite. You could read a good book, or we could go fishing near a brook. Oh, I've always wanted to try to fish. You can run a race with your big brother, or you can build a fort with your covers. There are so many things we can do to remain safe. One thing that I promise my daughter is that you won't go through this alone. Let's discover a new way of living together and see what the future holds. Me and my sister alone. the beginning. And look, that's the end of the book. That was a great book to teach us how to cope in a pandemic. I'll see you next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central for Kid Bits with Zoey Brown Bedtime Book Adventure. Good night.